everyone, and welcome back to our Satisfactory Let's Play. In between episodes, I did a bit of work. The more I did, the more trouble I realized I was in, so I'll explain that here. We were running low. Circuit boards have been an issue pretty much ever since we started this playthrough. So, well, we finally had it balanced out just right, but we were using every bit of plastic and copper sheets that we were making to get the circuit boards going. So those are right up here. Okay, so what I did was I took the recipe. Well, now that we have the alternate recipes, I changed the recipe from this one, the stock recipe, which takes copper sheets and plastic, over to rubber and petroleum coke. So we're going to need quite a bit more rubber and petroleum coke, but we're also going to need more rubber coming up, and we're going to need plastic for other things. So it really makes sense to do this now. So, but in order to do that, we're only using 900 of the 1800 oil that we brought back. So we still have 900 oil, so that's where we're going to get our rubber. So we're going to go up here to the top floor. I'll show you over here first, though. Go downstairs first. See, down here we're making almost exclusively plastic. We're making a little bit of rubber right here, which later on, when we get our nuclear set up, we'll use all this fuel to turn that into plastic as well. So, again, with alternate recipes. But over here, where I'm bringing in our oil and water, I have split this off. So we're using 300 out of this pipe already. So we're going to use 300, the other 300 upstairs. And I'm taking this full 600 pipe upstairs, and I'm taking one of our water pipes upstairs because cooling systems are going to use water. So I'm bringing this up here just in advance to the using the cooling systems. But our water will go in there, and that's where we're going to make our cooling systems. And then over here is where we're going to make all of our rubber. Fly in here real quick. Okay, so over there is where we're going to take our rubber and our petroleum coke down. So that circuit board recipe uses rubber and petroleum coke. Now we're actually going to need 2 lines of petroleum coke because later on we're going to revamp with alternative recipes. We're going to revamp our aluminum too and use petroleum coke instead of coal. So we're going to actually take 2 lines of petroleum coke down. I just don't know where the other one is going to be at the moment. So I need to, however, this is going to be a long process. I need to lay down 45 refineries in here. Okay, guys. So here's how it all ends up. So we got our first 300 over there. Oh, I forgot to add that in. Hang on one second. We got our first 300 oil being used over here, making 200 rubber here. So I forgot to hook up to here. And for now, we just have all the petroleum coke being dumped in here. Later, we might switch some of these around for fuel, use the fuel to plastic ratio to make more rubber if we need it. But right now, we got 600 rubber a minute coming in. So anyway, our second 300 line is here, going down and beating rubber. And then also off the back side of this line is running the petroleum coke that we need for our first line. And then actually this petroleum coke will probably come down over here somewhere later for our aluminum. And then we'll just leave this sink over here for this third one. Anyway, there's 200 rubber a minute there, 200 rubber a minute in this line, and then 200 rubber a minute in this line. So all coming to 600 rubber a minute. And we need 590 rubber a minute, so it's actually working out great. We get 10 extra a minute. And the petroleum coke we have plenty of. Now there's one other thing I want to do here. Crap. Need to set a third awesome sink out here. Now we need a smart splitter. And we'll put that here. So ahead. Yeah, center, any undefined. Left will be overflow. So anything, if this line backs up, it will overflow into this awesome sink. And that will keep the rubber flowing. Because we are actually, one of these lines is actually more than we're going to need for our circuit boards. As far as petroleum coke, because each of these machines puts out 120, so that's 600 petroleum coke a minute too. So each one of these petroleum coke lines is 600 a minute, 600 a minute, 600 a minute, and 600 a minute over there. So this will eventually back up because it's more than we need for our circuit board, so it's got to come here or it will stop our rubber production. And then we'll hook this up to power. There we go. Now, if our rubber production ever backs up, which it might, but if it ever does, it'll just stop the petroleum coke produced. So it's not a big deal if the rubber backs up. But if the petroleum coke backs up, the rubber will stop producing completely. So that's why we have to do this with the awesome sink here. Okay, so that is our 600 rubber per minute. And I'm going to go downstairs and make sure everything's working right. So we got our rubber coming down here. Rubber and petroleum coke. Now here our rubber splits off and is going to go back upstairs for heat sinks. And we're also going to need rubber for cooling systems. That's where the other amount that we need is going. But the rubber and the petroleum coke both are coming down here. Circuit boards. Good deal. So our circuit boards are up and running again, which means our computers and our smart or supercomputers and our radio control units and all that stuff is going to start being made again. That's all been shut down while we were doing that upstairs. Okay, so next step is heat sinks. So like I said, this rubber splits off here, comes up here for heat sinks. Yeah, rubber and, oh, we're using the alternate recipe for heat sinks too, rubber and aluminum casings. Right now, let's sit down our heat sink machines. Now again, I'm probably going to speed this up, guys. You've seen me lay down machines many, many times now. Alright guys, that's our heat sink's done. So I'm using this alternate recipe, uses aluminum casings and rubber. One of the reasons we needed all that rubber. So, there we are. Next up is the cooling systems. Now, before we get cooling systems, though, we are going to need to get nitrogen gas. So we haven't done that yet. Button this room up real quick. Okay. Now I put, let's see, I put a beacon down on some natural gas while I was out doing hard drives. Let's see, yeah, beacon there. It's pretty close to our base too, not too far. So, good entrance or exit here is over across from our aluminum setup. So we'll go down here. Put a door in. There we go. Yeah, put a door in over here somewhere. Actually, we're gonna need to run power. So actually, let's just put a double wall outlet here. Power over there. Oh, we'll hook up to it on the outside. Okay, so we're going to head towards that natural gas close to base beacon I put down. I think I'll speed the video up here again, guys. Okay, guys, we're over here. I threw down some foundations and put up a couple drone ports. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make this go over and pick up empty canisters for right now. Pretty sure that's what I want to do. Let's put a storage unit here. We actually want this storage unit facing this way because the empty canister, nope, empty canisters facing that way. We want it to bring us back empty canisters. Yeah, okay. Put it up here. So even when we're loading this and having it take full nitrogen back, it'll be bringing back empty canisters. So, thank you. Oh, will be on it. Okay. And I have to put some batteries in here. just a few, because the empty canister thing has batteries, so it should be getting batteries over there. And then we need to build a drone. Sweet. And we'll need to set it. Going to be canister pickup, but I don't know why we're naming this as a temporary one anyway. Now this port goes to empty battery supply, drone port 47, empty metal container supply. Yeah. This one's going to bring us back some containers. We have to get power up here though. Run this around the outside. Let's clip it through there. Now our drone should take off and go get us some canisters. Alright. Maximum transfer rate 2.67 stacks per minute. That's not very much. We're going to wait on this drone to get back, see what's going on here. Actually, while that's doing that, either way, it should go get us some canisters right back. So while that's doing that, let's hook up our pressurizer. You know what? I forgot to bring power surge, I think. Did I? Yeah, I didn't bring any power surge. Crap. Oh well. How much power is this thing take? 150 megawatts. 1,200 cubic meters of nitrogen. That's perfect, actually. We want two 600 lines. Oh, that's cool. I'm literally flying in the air and it's shaking my screen. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but okay. So, if all 7 of these together are 1,200 per minute, we can get two 600 lines up here. That's pretty much exactly what we want. So we don't really need the overclocks. Okay. So we're gonna need some packagers. So I've never used one of these ever. Probably better start down here. Okay, so packager. Facing that way, we'll go 1, 1. It's a pretty small machine. Now let's see. Packaged nitrogen gas. So it can do 240 per minute. We're gonna need 3 of these to get 1/600 pipe. 2 be 480, 120. So actually, we need 2.5 Ds. And 150 empty fluid tanks. It's not too bad. Set this one 50%. Okay, that will be 1/609. We'll need 3 more for another 609. Yeah. And this one at 50% as well. Okay. Put 3 out of these anyway. Yeah. Put the ends here. Crap. I accidentally deleted the power wire. Good one. Okay. Pipe has an invalid shape. Okay. Can't use vertical in this for some reason. Okay, so we'll need 600 gas in here and 600 gas in there. Then we'll need empty containers. Yep, our drone is there. Oh, he's made a couple trips. The other one's good. Yeah, it's quite a bit. 225 per minute, it says. So one drone from here to the base, 225 per minute. That's not bad at all. Okay. Right now, we're just going to let him fill this up. I hate that power line. Let's just go out one further here. That's better. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Now we can also put another storage shed here. Facing. Come on. There we go. Does it actually line up? It does. No, it doesn't. They couldn't have designed it that way, could they? Move this port over one. That'd be too simple, I suppose. Oh well, it's going to have a little curve to it, I guess. Not the end of the world. Get out of here, man. Get out the way, I got lines to put down. Yeah, run. Ah, sorry. Okay. So this is empties. Yeah, we went right down the middle. We want splitters. Reminds me a lot of what I was just doing running all those refineries. It's making me kind of sad, to be honest. Power. Yeah, power doesn't. Yeah, they all got power. Getting there. Alright, let's start on this stuff, I guess. Okay, so we need resource well extractors. I want them up there. Kind of cool that they all actually stay the same direction. Alright, so we need some combination of these that makes 600. So this one's 120. 120 here, so it's 240. 120, 360. Are all these pure? 480? Yes, they are. 600. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. see how this works. I love the gases don't need pumps. $600 pipe though. Does it reach or what? Pipe is too long. Too long by quite a way. Put that right where I didn't want it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. Let's reach. Well. All the pipes to hook up to them. Two down. Three. R, by the way, I don't know if you guys know, R changes to build mode. Okay, so 5 of these 120 nodes is 600 gas per minute going into that pipe. Which is exactly what those 3 need to make packages. And then we need these other 5 hooked up to those 3 packages. I think what we'll do here. That way. They're relatively straight. Put one in here. But reach. Oh, it won't. Of course it won't. That'd be too easy. Excuse me. This one should reach. That's not what I wanted you to do. There we go. Okay. That's 1,200 nitrogen gas. Excellent. Okay. How's this noise? Is this remotely full yet? Yeah, it's good enough. Now, I wonder how we stop this. I don't want it to be canister pickup anymore. Okay. Now, here's the thing. So I want any supply port. This is going to be uh, nitrogen gas, supply. Now I want any supply port to have batteries. So this is why we need this one. Another drone down here. power over here. Okay. And then this is going to be battery pickup for nitrogen. Put this in there. And then this port is going to pick up batteries. Battery supply. Then it will simply outfeed from there to there, feeding that with batteries. Then this drum we actually don't need any. Now, the outfeeds on these need to go into that container. I did rename these, right? Actually, yes, but just in case we expand this later, we'll put one here. Okay. Does this have batteries now? It does. You only picked up 4 batteries? Or no, these are the batteries I put in it, I guess. Take those back. There's our drone bringing back batteries. Batteries. Don't get me wrong, he gets more, but takes forever to land, doesn't he? Yeah, it's plenty. 546. Oh, because they stacked at 200, I bet. He's only stacked at 100. Interesting. Okay, so we are packaging 1,200 per minute though, so we can pull as much as 1,200 per minute out here with other drones back at our base. So we'll do that in the next episode though, guys. I think I'm going to end it here. If I'm going to speed up all those parts of the video and everything, I got a lot of editing and all that stuff to do. So I'm going to get started doing that, and then on the next episode we will set up cooling systems and fuse modular frames. So that'll be all about next episode, and we'll also set up some drones to bring this back to the base, and then we'll unpackage the nitrogen for the cooling units and the fuse modular frame. So it should be a good deal. But that'll be next episode, guys, and thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Hey guys, before we end the episode, let's see how many people we can get to click that subscribe button. Right there on the middle of the screen where it's flashing. Hey, good job. There's one. And another. Hey, you guys are getting it. Alright, that's enough of that. I'm not greedy. I want to thank you guys for watching the episode, and I will see you in the next video.